Hillary Clinton is going to tell us that we really can't afford universal college and universal health care. So let's listen, and then we'll break it down.
Now, one of the areas that Senator Sanders touched on in talking about education and certainly talking about health care is his commitment to really changing the systems. Free college, a single-payer system for health care. And it's been estimated we're looking at $18 to $20 trillion, about a 40% increase in the federal budget. And I have looked at his proposed plans for health care, for example, and it really does transfer every bit of our health care system, including private health care, to the states to have the states run. And I think we've got to be really thoughtful about how we're going to afford what we propose, which is why everything that I have proposed, I will tell you exactly how I'm going to pay for it, including college.
Okay. That gets under my skin maybe more than anything she said in that entire debate. Because it was very casual, nonchalant, blasé, like, yeah, okay, Bernie, idealist, naive, just a socialist, really. You know, he wants to do universal education and he wants to do universal health care. You know, us serious people. Come on. I mean, you could be a Democrat. I am a Democrat. But, I mean, you're just getting too far out there on the left. Kooky fringe, kooky fringe. All right, so first things first. Okay, I thought that, you know, we're all supposed to believe America's number one. We can do better than every other country. So why is it that many European nations can have universal education, can have universal health care, and they're doing all right, but we can't figure it out? It's too hard. It's too hard. What happened? I thought we were the country that steps up. We're number one in everything. We can do better than anybody else. All we're asking in this case is to do equal to other countries on this front. So Hillary Clinton's like, come on. Let's get serious here. I mean, like it's even possible to do universal education and universal health care. Don't be crazy. A lot of other nations do it. We're just getting fucked in terms of where our tax money is going. But then the even more important point is, how dare Hillary Clinton, of all people, imply that, this is something that costs too much. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. She voted for the Iraq War, which, when you include interest, by the year 2053, it will have cost $7 trillion. It's already cost over $2 trillion. And she's going to talk to us about fiscal responsibility. She say, oh no, we can't. So your kid has cancer and you don't have insurance and you're going to go bankrupt. I'd love to help you by having a universal healthcare system, but let's be serious. It's expensive, you know what I'm saying? Funny how when it comes to her grandiose plans in Syria, all the bombs we have to drop, the no-fly zone, which requires troops on the ground, they're not a peep about money. Hey, blank check, it's war, what are you going to do? But, you know, people's health, Or she had a great line when it came to education, too. She's like, I'm not in favor of college for everybody. Thank you. Thank you for being honest there. And then she fucking goes on to rationalize it. All I mean is I don't want you to pay for Donald Trump's kids' education. Okay, well, he'd be going to a private school. This isn't a public school. Your point doesn't make sense. And again, it's just a matter of priorities. So she voted for a war that cost $7 trillion, and she's going to tell us universal education, universal health care. Piss off, you know. Let's be serious here. No, you be serious here. Acting like Bernie Sanders is an extremist because he wants universal health care and universal college. You're the extremist for being in favor of a war that cost $7 trillion, killed hundreds of thousands of innocent civilians in Iraq, killed thousands of our own troops, and it wasn't a country that attacked us. It was a war based on false pretenses. It was against international law. It's an illegal war. You're the extremist. You're the radical. You were for the Patriot Act, which shit on the Constitution. And you're going to say Bernie Sanders is an extremist because he wants people to not go bankrupt if they get sick? Or he doesn't want people going into $100,000 worth of debt so they can learn something and then maybe get a decent job? Oh, get the fuck out of here. Progressive my ass cheeks. Liberal my ass cheeks. We covered the story earlier. There she is. She said in the debate, let's fight both sides in Syria. That's what, and she said as if Bernie didn't get that's what she was saying. She's like, excuse me, I don't think you guys get it. I'm saying we can do both, meaning attack the Syrian troops, Assad side, and attack ISIS and al-Nusra on the other side. How is that any different from George W. Bush in the mid-2000s, who got us in the middle of a civil war in Iraq, Sunni versus Shia, and we called it a quagmire then, because it was a quagmire. They were fighting each other, and then you made it so that you're there, everybody turns and fights you. It's going to be the same thing in Syria. Same thing in Syria. She's like, let's do that. So George Bush 2.0. You want to do George Bush's Iraq in Syria, and you're like, I don't think Bernie gets how high-minded my strategy is. It's not. That's the point. Your strategy is intervene everywhere. Okay, got to go to Syria, got to go to Libya, was in favor of going to Libya, got to go to Iraq, got to go to Afghanistan, in favor of all that. Every single time it fails, every single time she's like, serious people are for interventions. Serious people are against universal health care and against universal education. Bernie's not serious. Only people like me who vote for $7 trillion wars, we're serious.